Hello out there in Patriot Nation. I hope everybody's doing great, and I hope you received all the information that was sent out today by the Sullivan County Department of Education and the joint venture with Bristol City and Kingsport City Schools, along with the advisement of the Sullivan County Regional Health Department on our procedures for opening school. Here's what I've learned through this process. We can have the greatest plan in the world and it could change tomorrow. So we got to be flexible. But in the framework that was sent out, and you've got access to this, I put it on all our social media accounts. If it's not on our website, it will be real soon, so that you can see the potential opening and procedures that we're going to follow. Basically, it comes down to the threshold in which Sullivan County is under. So if we have 5 or fewer cases per 100,000 on an average over the last 14 days, then we're going to be in the green threshold, which is what is indicated in the manual that you have access to. And that means that we'll open school with basically doing it like we always have, with a few limitations and restrictions. Masks are going to be highly encouraged. We're going to be aware of contact and try to keep as much social distancing as possible under the threshold 1. And a lot of cleaning, a lot of wipe downs and cleaning and disinfecting areas after public usage. So it's going to, it's a new normal, and that's how we'll operate. Now, if we get into 6 to 10 active cases, average cases, but over the last 14 days, and it puts us in the yellow stage, then that's when we get in more intensive interventions as far as social distancing, masks, one-way hallway routine, eating lunch in our cafeteria, not eating in our cafeteria, but eating in our classroom, or spreading out to where we're 6 feet apart at lunch, temperature checks, check-in stations before we come into the building, those type of things. It'll be much more intensive. But all this is explained inside the guidelines that was sent out to you. So please make sure you look through that. What we're going to do, just so everybody knows, because I believe in being as transparent and open and honest as possible, next week we're going to sit down and dig through this stuff and come up with a plan that's specific to Sullivan East High School, utilizing this framework and this guidance. Now, again, these numbers are changing on a daily basis. If you go online to the Tennessee Department of Health, Tennessee.gov, under our health department there, the Epi curve, you can just type in Epi curve Tennessee, and you can type in Sullivan County from there, and it will let you know if we're above the threshold or below the threshold. If we want to be below, and right now we are. Even with the new cases that have been coming in, our average is still under the threshold, so we're still at green. But again, that will change, and it's changing daily. So stay tuned to that. That's just some information I think that will help you to be more prepared. But as far as when school starts, August 3rd is still the date. That may change too, and it may be a half day, or it might be a couple days delayed. We're still looking at things like that, because we are continuing to plan on graduation on the 31st as well. So we got a lot happening, and we want to make sure everybody's prepared and everybody's ready, and that we are providing the safest environment possible. Now, there's a lot of emotions out there surrounding school and getting back into a public setting. And those that are not comfortable with that, that's fine too. There's also been information sent out that's been advertised on our social media. And again, if it's not on our website, it will be soon, but it's involving what's called our Sullivan County Virtual Academy. And it's not going to be like what you did at the end of the semester. I mean, this is a legitimate online learning program, and the most important thing is it's free. It counts towards your attendance, and you'll still be associated as a student here at Sullivan East. You'll have direct access to teachers. They will be the ones creating the lessons and will be the ones there to help you. It will all be done online, and it's a great program. And I think if you do have reservations and doubts, look into it. I highly encourage you to do that. The contact information is all on the information we've put out there. So feel free to inquire about that. I'll help any way I can. But we want to make sure everybody's comfortable, everybody's safe, and everybody is prepared to maximize the opportunities that we have this fall. So we're going to have school. Like I've told you before, it's going to look a little different. Our way of thinking has to change. And I wish I could tell you exact things, but I can't because it is ever changing. Just be prepared for several options. Okay. So as of now, if things started today, we would be in green with some minimal restrictions and life would go on. But that seems to be changing on a daily basis. Stay tuned to that. But I just want to give everybody an update on what we know to this point. And, stay tuned. It will change, and I will let you know when it does. So, guys, we're always here for you. We're continuing to strive and work to provide the best opportunity possible for every child here in the east end of Sullivan County. So thank you all for the opportunity we have to serve you. And let's keep working together, because that is how we're going to make it through this, is together. Okay? Thank you, guys. I can't hide my patriot pride.